everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's makeup look we're going to create a more of like a glowy illuminated type makeup with a little bit more of like a wing eyeshadow with lashes. Who am I? Who is this girl? Hello 2021. Look, we are creating a little bit more of like a dewy highlighted type look. It is a voiceover video purely because I'm stammering all over my words today, so I'm like no, I'm not. If you would like to see how I did this look, then please carry on watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and whichever transition I'm going to choose, let's get into it. Okay, so for the first product I'm going to be using is the Figs and Rouge Illuminating Serum Balm. I got this in a glossy box, so I'm not 100% sure what it actually is but I do know that it is vegan and cruelty free, and it creates like a really nice glowy base for the foundation to sit on. So I'm going to be doing my makeup a little bit differently today. I'm going to start with my brows, so I'm just brushing them up into the position that I want them, and I'm just using my Bperfect pencil in shade 3, and I'm just penciling in my brows because I think my lamination's going down now. I were due to get it done this month but lockdown, so I'm just filling in any sparse areas, and I thought that I want like a little bit more of a structured brow as opposed to fluffy. So I'm just filling in any areas where I feel like need to be filled in and brushing that through. And then using my Collection Clear mascara for a brow gel, and I'm just brushing some hairs up and making them a little bit more fluffy in areas, but at the moment they're like really growing out. So I just decided to smooth my arch down on this day that I was doing this makeup. As you can see here, just smoothing the arch and the edges down. And then I'm going in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, but this is the hydrating version. And I'm just carving my brow out using my Zoeva concealer brush. If you have not heard me rant about this brush already, get it. It is like £7, the best concealer brush I've ever used in my life. And it makes carving my brows out like a world easier. So next I'm just going to blend all that in, and I'm just going to set my eyelids ready for the eyeshadow. So for my eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using my Bperfect remastered palette. So this is the master palette, but it's the remastered version, so I think they changed the formula or added some different colours. If you've not tried Bperfect eyeshadows, you are living under a rock. They just slap. I couldn't recommend them enough. They blend really nice, and the pigment's amazing. It might not look like it's great at blending, but that is just my application, I assure you. It's not the eyeshadow's fault. So this shade that I'm using is Toffee, and for the next shade I'm going to go with Smoky. So this is a little bit darker. I'm just going to pop that on the outer corner and blend it into my crease, just because I'm wanting a little bit more of a winged shadow look today. So that's why I'm doing ours first, because then I can clean it up and it doesn't really matter how messy you are on the outer corner. I actually really like this look and I need to do it more often, but I'm just too lazy with eyeshadow. I like 2 colours and I'm on my way, loves. But yeah, so I'm just popping it on the outer corner and just blending it out and into the crease, just winging it out and bringing it up towards the brow, just so it has that nice transition colour. So for the next shade I'm going to be using the Light Ups. This is the more of the whiter colour in the palette, as you can see, and I'm just popping that on the inner corner of my lid, just to give it like that sort of crease effect. I never really like darker corners on the inner corners of my eyes because I just feel like it makes my eyes look too close together. And then I'm just taking a cotton pad with some micellar water on, and I'm just sharpening up that wing before we pop on foundation. So I'm just curling my lashes because my lash lift is well and truly dead, as well as the tint, hence why I've got blonde eyelashes. And I'm just using the Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara, just obviously pop some mascara on there and lengthen them out a little bit. So who can guess what foundation that I'm using? If you get it right, I will personally transfer you £5. It's the Milani 2-in-1 coverage is it full cut? I can't remember the name of my favourite foundation now. The Concealer Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the shade Natural. And I'm just blending this in with a beauty blender because obviously I want that more glowy, luminous type skin. I don't really personally have any glowy foundations because I've got quite an oily base and I like my skin matte. A lot of my foundations dry down matte. So this is like the most oily, dewy one that I've got. So I'm just blending that in with a Real Technique sponge and just getting it right up in that hairline because a girl fake tans, you can't really fake tan your scalp. So we get it up as orange as we can. Always make sure to get it just either on your ears or like around your ears. I only tend to go up to my ears because I don't want to make my jewellery orange. And then I'm taking my Rimmel London Match Perfect concealer in the shade, I think it's Porcelain, and I'm just obviously popping that on my chin, forehead, nose and under my eyes, just to brighten up them areas, and blending it in with a beauty blender. So now that's all blended, I'm just going to go bounce around my face with my sponge, make sure everything's nice and blended in, there's no harsh lines other than the eyeshadow of course. And then I am taking the Primark Bronze Whip Velvet Finish Cream Bronzer, and I'm using my Morphe Duo Fibre brush just to blend this in. I've really taken a shine to some cream bronzers recently, not like the contour sticks. I found I just can't blend them out. I don't know what it is, I'm just a bit of a mong really, I can't blend them out. So I prefer more like bronze whips. I do want the Huda Beauty Tanto, but I can't quite justify paying £26 for a bronzer. So if anyone's got any recommendations for like bronzer whips and like softer contour sticks that actually blend out, then hit me up and let a gal know. And I'm just blending that in with my sponge, just making sure that everything's nice and seamless. And then because I am quite oily and my foundation can sort of separate or crack, I'm just going to set in the areas that I know are like my more quote-unquote trouble areas, like underneath my eyes, nose, chin and forehead, so practically my whole face. That's why I create my dewy looks more so through highlighters and skin illuminators, because my skin's just like, we're just going to melt straight off. So I'm just using my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, the OG, and then I'm going to go in with my Milani Baked Bronzer. So this is really, really nice. It's got like a luminous finish to it. It's got a little bit of sheen. So again, that's how I create that more glowy, luminous look through my powders, highlighters, things like that, and sprays. So I'm just going to pop that on the forehead, cheekbones, underneath my chin and my double necks with 2 S's. And then I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Life's a Peach blush. If you've not tried a blush, get on this blush. I don't even like blushes. I've got like 4 of them in my entire collection. This blush slaps. Get it. It is like £8 and I promise it lasts forever. So I'm going for that more sunburnt look, as you can see, pretty much all over the face. And then I'm going in with my Misslyn contour powder. So I'm just going to pop a little bit underneath my cheekbones just so I don't look like a moon. Okay, so we are preserving the white top because the spray that I'm going to use, it has pigment in it, and I wasn't about to get my white top all shimmery and glitzy, so hence me having a fight with my cardigan. So this is the Kandi Cosmetics glow spray, so I'm popping that all over my face for that little sheen. And I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but I were quite glowy in person. And then you guessed it, the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. Oh my god, that is all I need to say. Again, get this highlighter if you want to go to the gods and look wet, girls. Then this highlighter is for you.
This is that one.
So I really find that popping quite a lot of highlight in the centre of your face, like your nose, cupid's bow in a corner, and brow bone, it gives you that more dewy look. I don't know if you can see, but this is me posing and setting spray, and that was the Revolution Goddess Glow setting spray that smells amazing. Then I'm going back in with that eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the shade Sculpt just to pop under my lower lash line and just tie into the wing, just so it doesn't look as top heavy. I don't really like lower smoky eyes because it just makes me look even more tired, so like, and we kind of want to avoid that. I'm just joining them together, and then we are on to lashes. So this is the SoSu Primark collaboration in Style London, using my House of Lashes lash glue, sizing them up and popping them bad boys straight on there. So next I'm just going to use a skin coloured eyeliner from Topshop. I don't even know if they retail these anymore, but these are well good. And then I'm going to go in with my Bad Girl Bang mascara and just coat my lower lashes just to tie the whole look in. And then using my Morphe Sweet Tea lip liner, Morphe lip liner slap. And this one, however, is desperate need of sharpening, so I do apologise for that. And the close-up of my crusty ass lips, this is not cute, and I don't actually know where my lip scrub is, so I need to find that rapido. And then I'm using my Doll Beauty lipstick, and this is in the shade My Love. Absolutely love Doll Beauty lipsticks. The formula is amazing, and it's just really soft and comfortable to wear. And I'm using my Kiko lip gloss. I don't actually know the colour of this, but again, this is just to add a little bit of sheen. So just pulling out some strands of hair from my bun to make it look a little bit less neat and a little bit more me. And here's a little slow-mo and a little nosy of my makeup close up, so just excuse that blemished skin. We don't really vibe with her. Hopefully she'll be gone soon. Also, just want to say thank you for 100+ subscribers now. It means the world that everyone likes, comments and subscribes. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.